Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring up on stage my very good mommy all the way from the FCCPC, the commission that has been checkmating the stores and the shops and the supermarkets in Nigeria and making sure that prices are fair for Nigerians to afford. So please, let's give a warm applause representing the acting EVC of the FCCPC, Mrs. Victoria Oye, for her presentation. Please, a round of applause.
Thank you. Good to see you once again. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to read the speech of the acting executive vice chairman of the FCCPC, Dr. Adamu Abdullahi. It gives me great pleasure to be present at the third edition of Quebec Make We Go Farm Workshop. This is sequel to the second edition organized under the amiable leadership of the President, Mr. Martins. This effort is highly commendable as it behoves of him to bring all relevant stakeholders together to ensure food security is attained under this administration. Not just quantity, but to ensure safe, quality, and healthy homegrown food is accessed by all Nigerians. Sorry, before I go further, he said we should go and shut down the filling station. Actually, consumers have been complaining, they've called on the commission, but we cannot do this alone. We work with regulators, the sector regulators of each of these products and services. And I bet you, in no distant time, Nigeria will see a positive response. I think the organizers deserve an applause. Please, can we give them a round of applause? Thank you. As you are aware, the Commission is mandated to protect and promote consumers' interests in all spheres of our national life, be it product or services. The Commission is to, among others, ensure competitive price and prohibit restrictive and unfair business practices, abuse of dominant position of market powers, among all others. Hence, in all dimensions, we are all consumers. Food safety is scientific, technical method of handling food to prevent foodborne illnesses. We've heard a lot from Mrs. Anyao from NAFDAC on safety requirements and what it takes and what NAFDAC has been doing to ensure that food from product registration, inspection, pre-inspection, and how she has mentioned it. All these processes, they are the discipline in food safety. And all is aimed at preventing food poisoning, like diarrhea, runny stomach, a lot of foodborne issues, and which could even lead to death if some of these practices are not being nipped in the bud. As a commission, our mandate is to protect consumers from dangers of food poisoning. Hence, we collaborate with organizations and institutions involved in food chain, from seed planting to prepared food on the table. We don't just go to the market and see what is happening there. We collaborate with all organizations like Federal Ministry of Agriculture, right from the seed. Because if the seed that is being planted, if the seed is contaminated, if so much chemicals have been added to that seed, even before planting, I bet with you, from that pre-planting, the food safety has been tampered with. And so the last second edition, I employed all the farmers to ensure that you get the right information from the right institutions and also read the labels on some of those chemicals, because you don't know who might be eating that food. You think you just want to pour in that chemical, let me get harvest, let me move everything to the market. Even this banana that is not ripe, you put carbide. This is the flyers the commission developed on ripening of fruits and the dangers. It can even lead to cancer. And so that is why it's very important for all of us. Even the farmer, they are all consumers. We've heard stories of people eating food poisoning, and then the family did not even wake up. We've investigated in, I think, Ogun State, poisonous beans. The whole family died. The commission has also gone to Kwara State, I think Amala. The whole family died. So it's very important that as you are doing that business, yes, you want to make money. you want to recoup your investment, please also think of the safety. Activities carried out include, but not limited to, product sampling, testing, complaint resolution, investigation, input to standards, policy, regulation, membership of various technical committee groups involved in quality standard on food safety, enforcement in area of compliance to set standard, regulations by Standard Organization of Nigeria, regulations by NAFJAC, and other regulators involved in development of food policy, food regulation, all effort that is aimed at ensuring that the food is safe. And that's why as a commission, we are involved in food safety, not just when we finally produce, but we say from farm to table. I mean, from farm, it used to be from farm to table. But what is happening now, even before you put your fork, so it's now from farm to fork. Because you might put the food on your table, and it might still be contaminated, maybe by flies perching on it. Recently, the commission was out to check some outlets because we're getting reports of food that are being sold in restaurants, not being good, people purging after eating. So we went to some outlets. So even at the time the food is delivered on your table to when they will bring your cutlery, that particular food can be, the integrity of that food can be compromised. And so as a commission, we are involved at all efforts, ensuring that food is safe from farm to fork. Then we also engage with trade association, food trade associations, to ensure that their members self-regulate. Because we don't just want to go and shut down businesses. As a matter of fact, FCCPC Act was repealed to pave way for FCCPC, which is Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, is to allow to open up the market so that one big person won't just say, I'm the one here, I've covered this area, I'm the one producing air. And then you make it so difficult for smaller businesses to spring up. When the commission hears about that, we investigate and we sanction such company. And that's why the competition aspect is added to our act, so that we can have more power, not just to back, but to also bite. It is expected that the experience shared in this workshop will in no small measure contribute to food safety in our country. Thank you all for listening and have a fruitful deliberation.
Thank you so much. Wow, my mom is always very straight to the point, you know. Please round of applause one more time. You know what? I think I have a gift for you after this event. I like your proactiveness. Please round of applause one more time for Mrs. Victoria one more time again.